10 seconds on the clock. Martinez dribbles the ball down the court. He does a couple crossovers as he stares his defender down. Tween, one dribble step back. Oh my god, the defender falls over. He shoots and he scores. Martinez for the win. Oh my gosh, I can't believe my eyes. Bro, I can't believe you made that shot.
I know, me too.
Good game, man.
Hey, thanks. Good game. Hey, coach, what's up?
What's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm good. Was that a scout that you were talking to?
Yeah, that was a scout I was talking to.
Oh, shoot, for real? What'd he say?
He said something about Ethan and Bobby.
Did he say anything good about me?
Nah, he didn't mention your name once.
Man, I never get recognized. I literally had 30 points that game.
I know, but you'll get it next game.
It's fine. Appreciate it, coach.
I appreciate it. See ya. Good game.
Man, I never get recognized. I could have 50 points in the game and I still wouldn't get scouted. What is it? Is it because I'm Asian? Actually, yes. That's the case. But why does everyone act like we don't exist? Like we just suck or something? Oh, believe me, there are a lot of factors that play into the reason why we're just disregarded or ignored in sports. So let's cut to the next scene. It didn't cut? Cut it. Oh! There we go. Did you know that 0.4% of NBA players and 0.1% of NFL players are Asian? Crazy, I know. So I'm gonna ask y'all a question. So in the NBA, how many players do you think are Asian? Like, pause the video. There's 4. There's 4 NBA players that are Asian. In the entire NBA, the NBA is consisted of like 420 something players. This is due to all the stereotypes that we have to face, such as being shorter, non-athletic, and weaker than everyone else.
But Lorenz, what about Yao Ming? He's 7 foot tall.
I know, there are exceptions, but we'll get to those later. Ooh, there's a light. These stereotypes started way back when Asians first started immigrating to the United States from countries such as China and Japan. There were many restrictive immigration laws at the time, which was about the 1900s, and those unfortunate enough to get in were faced with heavy racism and discrimination. Plus, even today, we only make up 5.6% of the US population, meaning there are less of us to go pro than any other ethnicities.
Or maybe y'all just suck.
Can you be quiet, please? Ooh, that's gonna hurt later. After dealing with that mess, that doesn't mean that there aren't any Asians competing in sports. In fact, there are a lot of Asians competing in sports such as golf and swimming and tennis and volleyball.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I know, right? I mean, after all, these sports are considered prestigious or high honor. Meanwhile, sports such as basketball and soccer are seen as poor people's sports in most Asians' eyes. I don't know their logic, but there is one important factor that I haven't mentioned yet. A stereotype that makes people gasp and on, bulge their eyes out whenever they see an Asian playing a sport. It's grades, specifically education. Oh, they think I'm a nerd now. Asian parents want their kids to focus on education and they think that sports will distract them. But don't they want us to be in extracurricular activities like, I don't know, sports? Exactly. It's weird, but I'll try and explain. Asians connect leadership with mostly education and not athleticism. This means that parents devote more resources towards education but not sports, meaning that there will be less Asian American athletes around the world. What's up with all the nerdy stuff, like with the books and calculators? Us Asian Americans get pressured under the model minority myth, which means that we need to do well in school, get a good job, and succeed in life. This stereotype that Asians can only achieve this type of success creates an illusion that discrimination against us doesn't exist because we're just meant to follow this path or something. We're not all nerds, you know.
But aren't you one?
Shut up before you get the same treatment he did.
Oh, alright.
There are some clashes between American and Asian culture. We can't decide if we go off of our surroundings of American culture and play some sports, or if we stick with traditional Asian culture and focus on school. But lucky for us, there are some Asian American athletes who have defied all the stereotypes put against us.
Ooh, Jeremy Lin.
Athletes such as Yao Ming, Jeremy Lin, and Naomi Osaka have exceeded expectations for Asians when it comes to sports, just to name a few. In fact, we're getting more representation. There are Asian Americans in the NBA right now, such as Jordan Clarkson and Jalen Green, and there are more entering the NBA draft this year, such as Johnny Juzang and Kai Soto. However, even the pros get discriminated against. Jeremy Lin was named D2 Player of the Year and First Team All-State in California. And despite all of this, he received 0 D1 offers. Yes, 0.
Oh, it's definitely because he's Asian. No doubt about it. Bro, it frustrates me.
At least he still made it to the NBA being undrafted. Thank God. And for a 2-week period, this man became one of the best players in the league. And if you keep up with basketball history, you know this period of time was known as Linsanity. This man dropped 20 to 30 points on your favorite team's head, and everyone still thought he was all luck. Like, bruh. Everyone thought he was still unathletic just because he was Asian, and he just got disrespected because of that. But Yao Ming is a different story because he was 7'6".
Imagine playing someone who's a foot taller than you and you still have the audacity to say it's trash.
I mean, after all, he was the #1 pick of the 2002 NBA draft and was the tallest person in the league at the time. So, and everyone just respected his skill because of that.
But what does this all mean, Lorenz? What though?
It means you'll suck. Bro, how did you get over here? And stop disrespecting us, please. We've learned that, well, the stereotypes say that Asians are considered inferior to everyone in height, strength, and athleticism, despite some even having the skill to compete in professional leagues. Asian parents want their kids focusing on education and not sports, which means there are less resources devoted to sports, meaning less Asian American athletes around the world. They also say that sports have a negative effect on our studies and we're advised not to participate in them. Hey look, I caught it! We are also a minority, meaning that there are less of us to go pro in professional leagues such as the NBA, NFL, and MLB. However, Asian representation is growing, so I hope to see more Asian American players soon in professional leagues.
Hey Lorenz.
Yes?
Appreciate the info. I'll become one of those Asians that exceed expectations and become pro. Nice. I like it. I'll see you out there. I see you. Give me a! I'm not gonna lie to you, these sprinklers feel so great. Oh my god.
Sarap, no?
I know.
I'm kind of just winging it at this point.
I mean, I don't know. I'll become one of those Asian it's called improvisation. Or whatever the heck the word is, or I don't know.
You didn't catch the ball.
Crazy, I know. I forgot the line. Oh my god. Make up 5.6% of the US population. Fudge! Such as China and Japan. There aren't any Asians competing in sports. For all we know, I messed up. Competing in sports. Heck, I messed up again. In fact, we're competing in a bunch of sports. Wait, that's not the line. I mean, after all, these sports are of us, you and I know that I can't speak and I have a language barrier. Yes, that's it. Creates the illusion that I messed up and I need to redo this. Same treatment he did. My fingers. Yo, is that the box? No way. Athletes just... Oh my god. On your favorite team's head and everyone still thought he was on... I hate the fan. Kids focusing on education and not sports. I messed that up. I ran into the backpack.